by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can now. Defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll be stopped short. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They hope to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The run inside. It's Allen. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
Goes to the option. Breaks the tackle. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. These back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. What are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
Off the play fake. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays through the passing attack, vertically down the field. They've got to score some touchdowns.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You're going to hear guys after this game say, you got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, will go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays.
Bad as I need this Michael Crabtree card. I'm gonna take this out of it. No, counts. Damn! I just gotta count it back for me.
And the Buffaloes will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Catch in the middle, it's Allstott.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
Coming into the game, the defense talks about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Fires to the big fella. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
He's got great speed. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Running inside, it's Cobb. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes and catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found a soft spot in the zone, but man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. That guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen. Breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Tight end now in motion. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Our coach has to be happy.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the fullback. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
On the option. At the 35, he's loose. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's Fafita. Makes a catch. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
Looking to throw on first down. He holds one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you've got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Now on the option. Pulls it on the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point gives him a 3-point lead at 10-7. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice first down defense. Great job getting physical. Understanding the chances of run real high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here comes the option. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. From midfield, looking for room. The pursuit and coverage was there. They swarm him under for no gain. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Run inside. It's Cobb. Got enough for the first. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Colorado! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Rides the option. He keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. That's reeled in. It's all stopped. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job there by the defense, not forgetting about the fullback. He's not just a lead blocker. He can catch the ball in this offense, too. They were aware of that, and they were able to make the tackle.
Third and 6 yards to go. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screen play. How does that happen?
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll keep it on second down. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Off play action. It's complete to the left. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
They saw me.
It's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that.
Man, ain't nobody around this dude. He's gonna throw the ball.
Specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be third and long. Here's the pressure. And they got it. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually that guy that sits in the middle in two gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited, because that guy doesn't get many of those.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out of the air. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by game tackling.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Makes the grab on the left.
Big scoop.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
They just keep firing. The short hands, it's Cobb. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Cobb. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Run it with the fullback. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out, because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run the option. He'll keep it again on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Colorado has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. On the option, keeps it himself. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Gives it on the option. Could be an alley. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got it on the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Bucks!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Craver. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's all stopped. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. The play action fake. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll go to the fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Complete disaster there. He loses 10. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The Buffaloes in the hurry up.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like,
turning it over.
There's Bolton.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the beatdown has ensued.
And what an outstanding run. A touchdown for this guy. And what a game he has had. I feel like this is a performance, and this is an upset win, David, that we're going to be talking about for a while. Nobody gave this team a chance. Certainly, I didn't think they could come in and run the football as well as they have. But the physicality, the guys up front getting it done, and this running back making guys miss over and over again, that to me was a score.
He was the best player on the field. And this is a huge upset. No one gave him a chance. You talk about living.
Why you little walking back and forth there?
This will be all over social media. This will all be all over the television. Like, this is a monumental upset. And this running back said, jump on my shoulders. I got you back.
They'll get this drive going from the 17.
It's the one thing you least wants the ball.
Pulls it on the
And your
option.
son ate on it today.
Nice move to pick up the arc. Oh, another great. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunities to carry the football in this game because of the speed and because of his open field running ability, but you're right. You've got to be better with your ball security. This defense, when they see the quarterback running, they start getting excited. That's a guy they feel they can rip the ball away from. They did right there. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Cobb. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.